So in previous class, what is cyber security and these portions, and we have seen. So what are the contents are there in module 1. Okay, now we can discuss about what all the contents are there in module 2. So in previous class we have seen what is cyber security and why we are doing, what is necessity, and what are all the areas we have to study in module 1. That is, module 1 belongs to only two areas, that is first about what is introduction of cyber security, and second one different types of cyber crimes and cyber law. So this is covered in module 1. So today we can have, so what are all the contents are there, we can discuss what are all the contents are there in module 2. So module 2 somewhat lengthy when compared with module 1. So this covers three portions. So one is social media and security, and second one is e-commerce and digital payments, and third one is digital devices security, tools and technologies for cyber security. So nowadays everyone is using social media and we are sharing our personal data like Facebook, Instagram, whatever it is. So now slowly we are shifting the purchase. Most of the products we are purchasing only through online. So where we are using our cards, we are using Google Pay or UPI ID for payment. So in this case, what I am telling means our all the data are shared in the digital world. So for example, if you are seeing any videos in the Facebook, so continuously the relevant videos will come. For example, if you are watching any cricket match, then after that continuously you will get only cricket relevant videos. And if you are watching football, means continuously you will get football relevant videos. That means your data is getting stored. You will be watchful if you are using social media or whatever is the digital technology. So similarly, Facebook, we are adding our profile, we are sharing the information, uh, everything. So our data gets shared and it will be open for everyone. So there is a possibility of easily the hackers will come and the hackers will steal your data and they will create some trouble. So social media, we are having a lot of positives. We can have the social marketing, where it is a good platform for marketing, and many advantages are there. We can share the information. We can have the lot of businesses, media business. Lot of businesses are there. On the other hand, we are having some drawbacks also there. So first one is social media and security. In that, just we are going to discuss about what is different social networks, like different types of platforms, and monitoring hashtag viral content. For example, hashtag viral content means informations can be shared in a very fast manner. So challenges, different opportunities is, in online social network, security issues in the social media, flagging and reporting of inappropriate contents. So that means if there is any inappropriate content, so what we have to do, where we can report, this all comes under in this area. Laws regarding posting of inappropriate content, best practices for the use of social media. So how we can use, so how we can protect our data, what are the information we have to share. These are all what kind of practice we have to make. These are all comes under in that social media and security. Next one, e-commerce and digital payments. E-commerce means, that means through the internet how we are doing the business. So what is e-commerce? What is different type components in the e-commerce? There is warehousing, there is marketing, then there is budget. All these things will come. Security threats, best practices. Then digital payments, different types of payments. How we have to do the payment, UPI payments, banking, credit card, ESSD, Aadhaar enabled payments, digital payments. These are all the different types of payments. Then RBI, what about the guidelines given by the RBI for performing the digital payment? For example, if you are paying any amount, mean they will ask the password, username, password, and authentication. So these are all the procedures. So some governings will be have been given. So that is the policies. So what are the policies we have to follow? These are all comes under in that one. So we are having some act, some standards, some procedures. So to make the payment in the online. Then finally, digital devices security and what kind of tools and technologies we are using for cyber security. Endpoint device and mobile phone security. Endpoint means user, that means bottom device, that is a user. How we can provide the security, what kind of password policy we have to make, that is password policy. Security patch management, so if there is any problem with security, how we have to manage. Data backup, so it is very important. So how to prevent the data loss, or to prevent the hacking, or to protect our data, so we have to perform some backup. Without having backup, if there is anything happens means we can't recover the data. So data backup is very important area to have the information, that is to keep for long time. Downloading and management of third party software, so what are the procedures we have to follow for third party software. Many softwares they will give like a link, they may be having some virus or something. So if you are downloading means it will steal your data. So what kind of policy we have to make, that is comes under third party software. Device security policy, cyber security best practices, significance of host firewall and antivirus. Firewall you know very well. So how we have to deal? Firewall means filtering, packet filtering function. So if you are having any network, if there is any data is coming, it will act as a filter purpose. Some of the data can be permitted, some of the data can be blocked. That is called a firewall. Next, antivirus to protect our system. Management of host firewall and antivirus. Then Wi-Fi security. So suppose nowadays most of the people they are using Wi-Fi. So how we can protect the Wi-Fi? How we can use securely? So these are all comes under Wi-Fi security. And next one is configuration of basic security and policy and permissions. So what are the basic security procedures we have to follow, and what are all the configuration we have to make? So properly we have to install the antivirus. All the software should be updated. There should not be any third party. So we should not share our passwords. So we should not keep same passwords. These are all the basic procedures, and we have to check our updates, and it should be updated. These are all the basic procedures, and there is policies we have to follow to protect our system against the attacks. So these are all the topics comes under module 2. So there are 3 portions in module 2. One is about social media and security, and second one e-commerce and digital payments, and third one digital devices security, tools and technologies for cyber security. Social media and security means, so what are the different types of social media is available, so how we can protect, how we can offer security. These are all comes under those topics. And e-commerce and digital payment means e-commerce, that is marketing in the through the internet. So what are the procedures in e-commerce, and what are the different types of payments are available, and what are the policies we have to follow, what are the act, how procedures are given by the RBI. These are all comes under digital payments. And finally digital device security, there we are having the discussion about firewalls, antivirus, how we can protect our system, that is endpoint device, our mobile phones, our digital, how we can safeguard our digital data. So these are all comes under final, that is digital device security. So this is about module 2. So as usual, this subject cyber security covers 2 modules. So one is, first module is based on, there is some introduction, and with the cyber different types of cyber crimes and cyber law. This is about first module number 1, and module number 2 deals with mainly social media and security, and e-commerce and digital payments, and finally digital devices security. So this is about module 1 and module 2. So this is totally 45 hours. So this now we can have some idea, so what we are going to study in this subject. So from next class onwards we can enter into the syllabus. Okay, thank you.